So morning all to your weekly viewing of Medieval Mayhem, and in today's episode we will be talking to King John about his policies on our society. But first to Saskia about last week's letter competition.
Thank you, Jamila, and thanks to everyone that wrote their letters for last week's competition. It was a very hard decision to make, noticing that the amount of letters was immensely high. But the winner is
Hamner of Green Street, who have his letter in the leading book journeys of the West Five Pike of East End. But back to today's main event, please give a warm welcome to King John.
What do you want with me? How can I help? Do you want a free autograph? Servant, give them one. I can't afford to touch these peasants.
No, we don't want an autograph, but we would like to question you about your behaviour and policies towards the public.
Yes, we would. There have been many claims about your rude and abrupt behaviour, and we'd like to question you about it.
Is it true that you have ordered people to bottle your worst lovers on our own bed?
No, she asked me to order them to do it.
That sounds like rubbish.
Ridiculous.
But anyway, is it true, or have you said as a punishment to starve children?
No!
As a punishment, crush old men under coats of lead?
No!
Are you sure?
Yes! Positive.
Really sure? 100%?
100%.
Well, Jamila, what makes us so unsure about this?
What makes us so unsure is that we have valuable footage from a valuable source that you beating up an old man who stepped on your robe. Would you like to see this? Of course you would. So we end today's show with footage of a hospitable, respectful and understanding king. Enjoy!
Oh my dear, look who's in the village. Our King John has entered. Let us go and see him.
Okay, let's go. Oh, hi, King John. You look really good today. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
How dare you, peasant comes and steps on my robe. How dare you! Ah! Ah! Take that! Ah!
Ah! Help me.
So as you can see, King John was not a very popular king. He lost territory and he abused and treated everybody badly. In 1215, the barons had enough and they decided to start a civil war. But they came up with the idea of the Magna Carta, which would stop it if King John agreed to sign it.
What do you want?
We believe that the only way for you to stop a civil war and create peace between yourself and the barons is to sign the Magna Carta.
What is the Magna Carta, you may ask? Tell them, Colby.
The Magna Carta, my dear King, is a document that contains the rights and freedoms of the English people.
To stop a civil war with you, the king,
To stop you, the king, from taking too much money from us, the barons.
and to make sure all peasants have a fair trial in yours, the king's courts.
Simple, isn't it? So if you would like,
Enough! I will not sign this document. The peasants do not deserve those freedoms, and I will not tolerate it.
Well, the king thinks he can decide what he wants to do.
yeah, decide what he wants.
Yes, decide what he wants to do.
Nonsense!
Sorry.
My dear king, I believe that if you don't sign this document, then a huge civil war will break out between you and all the barons across England. I can assure you that would be a very bad decision to make.
Yeah, a very bad decision. Sorry.
Is that what you want? A civil war against all us barons? I think not. So King John, my dear, dear King, sign the Magna Carta.
So with this kind of pressure placed, King John decided to sign the Magna Carta. It went well for a while, but he did something very stupid.
Servant, don't you think this Magna Carta is pretty ridiculous? They want things not in their power but in mine. So let's make them pay and see how they react.
Your Majesty, I think that is not very wise.
Enough! I will not accept back chat. Send them a letter immediately to see how they react.
I cannot believe this!
What?
The king has decided to tax us without any permission from the Common Council of the realm, totally forgetting the rules and our main points.
We'll confront him right away. As a matter of fact, right now. King John, we need a word with you right now.
Yes, right now.
You promised us that you would keep to the Magna Carta and all of its rules.
Actually, I didn't. I promised to sign the Magna Carta.
Well, it's the same thing. You'll regret this, John. You'll always regret it.
No, I won't.
As you can see, the Magna Carta was a short-term failure, resulting in a civil war between the barons and the monks.
It was in the centuries after they became more important, setting laws that ensure the rights and freedoms of the English people.
Today, two main points of the Magna Carta are still kept. A. We cannot be punished without fair trial.
B. We cannot be taxed without our representative agreeing, which are the members of Parliament.
We came up with our own Magna Carta and the rules that children should have. We called it the Magna Carta. We believe that
Pupils choose what lessons they attend.
Pupils choose whenever they attend school.
No detentions.
Teachers have to compete for a place at Latimer, and if they fail to impress, they'll be burnt alive.
And finally, sixth formers are servants to year sevens, carrying them in chariots, completing their homework, and doing anything they want.
Thank you.